Test video. Rimworld, Viking, Vanilla expansion. Carpathia, Bio, Shooter, Melee, Intellectual, Social, with psionic abilities. Lobster is a shooter, melee, primarily shooter, using a submachine gun. Swarte is a shooting, construction, cooking, with one psionic ability. Borgilda is a shooter, artistic, medical, also high social capabilities. This person is actually the chaplain of the group, so she can preach health and help with morale. Viper Slayer, primarily a shooter, also our gardener with multiple psionic abilities. Kalod is a melee construction medical, has Bloodlust and Brawler, wields a Zeus hammer, very powerful melee character. Rodaberger, or Gerber, is a melee, cooking, and crafting, acidic hard worker. Haiki, passions in both shooting and melee, body modern tough, used him mainly as a melee because of the higher melee skills. Gokumsen, melee. Not really the best skills, but he's got passions in melee and crafting. Also good in social, where he wields a Dane axe. And Nyx. Nyx is the latest person to join the group. He's a melee, crafting, passions in animal, artistic, sanguine, which means he's very happy all the time, but he's psychically dull. This is the colony. I've got really essentially one large room here in the center, which is the barracks with all the crafting capabilities in it. This room up here to the north of it is really the kitchen and freezer. This is a underground garden area where we're growing nutrifungus. Reason we're doing this up here is because as it gets cold in the winter, this will still be regulated, and I can grow this without impact. The ideology of the team does allow them to eat nutrifungus without any disadvantages. And this is the warehouse where I've got shelves up with lots of stuff on various different things, but again, mainly clothing and weapons, and then crafting leathers, and then a little bit of building materials and things like that all over the place. We do have a small room off to the side here that I can use for guests and or prisoners. To the side there is a large swamp area, marshy area, which makes attacks from this side very difficult. We've got the other thing that we have here is I've got a small barn here where we keep our few animals that we have. We have 2 horses, a couple yaks, and a baby yak apparently. We're growing wheatgrass here and dandelions out here for the animals to graze on. I'm also stockpiling a lot of wheatgrass for or hay for the winter. Up at the top here, I've got a curtain wall. You can see there's mountains here, a curtain wall here that stops attacks from coming in on this side. We can sally out of this one if necessary. This is also where our geothermal plant is located to bring us a lot of power into the base. Over on this side of the map, you can see I've built another curtain wall. We actually had a breach here that we need to repair, and I've built a fire trap, which essentially allows people to come into the base from this perspective. This gives us plenty of time, because anyone really attacking up here, they have to either traverse the whole area or actually try to sneak through the flooring here. I've lined the floor with straw, which allows me to set it on fire with barricades to slow them down, and that would actually cause them a lot of grief if they tried to attack through this. To the southeast, I've started a couple curtain walls to at least funnel people that come in this way, so that they have to come in and attack up into the central spot. I also plan on building a curtain wall here after I mine all this good steel out. Put a curtain wall down here, and or maybe we'll build the curtain wall this way, and another curtain wall this way. No, curtain wall this way, and maybe a curtain wall down this way to force people who come in from this side to go all the way around and try to attack us up into the center. That's the whole idea. I want to force all the bad guys to attack me into one direction. That's how I want to at least defend the base. Okay, let's take a quick look at the ideology. We are essentially a collectivist tunneling group. We've got 3 of the Norse gods associated with it. High mining. We love insect meat. You know, we're pretty much basic on all the other stuff. We do have triple work drive. We don't care about small spaces. We prefer fungal food, which is why I don't grow other crops out here. I'm just growing the fungal, the nutrifungus. All the other stuff seems pretty much. I do have a leader. It's a keep lord. I do have a chaplain. I have not made a chief engineer. This is a mining specialist skill. I should probably go ahead and get someone as a chief engineer to help them build us as a mining bonus. And that's sort of where it is right now. I'm going to stop the recording right there because Tony's barking.